Welcome back. This is your feel-good breakfast show, Expresso, on SABC3. Thanks for joining us at the start of a brand new day on this Wednesday morning. Now, here's a question for you. What do you do with all the books that are in your garage that you probably will never use or read again? Well, one, you could sell them, or you could do like Somerset West married couple Carolyn and Stefan Kramer and start a pop-up book-sharing library with the community. Now, theirs is called the Lazee Library, and they've been running it during lockdown, providing free access to books and entertainment for youngsters. Now, Carolyn joins us via video call to tell us a little bit more about the library. Carolyn, a very good morning. Thanks for taking the time to chat.
Hi, good morning.
I assume you're somewhere very close to a busy highway listening to the sounds behind you there. Where are you this morning?
Yeah, I'm in Somerset West. I'm on my street. The library happens just across the road from my house, so I'm just standing outside in the very fresh air to show you the library.
Beautiful stuff. So let's talk about that. How did this idea for a community library come about in the way that you've imagined it?
Okay, so there's no one around, so I'm just going to take that off.
All right.
Yeah, I think like most people, we started doing a bit of a spring clean at the start of hard lockdown and just realized the sheer volume of great books that we had in our garage. And we weren't really too sure what to do with them because they're great books. You don't want to just toss them. And then realized, well, people don't actually have access to books at the moment. The libraries were closed.
True.
The bookshops are even closed. And we thought, well, what about making them available to the community? And so one day we just packed them into crates and we packed them outside onto the pavement, and that was the start of something which we just really didn't expect. It's been a real hit, so we've had to keep doing it.
Yeah, we're seeing some fantastic pictures from the Lazee Library over there. Wonderful stuff, and great to know that the community is also donating books, as I understand the way that the system works. Tell me about the kinds of books that you have available there.
So I think probably in highest demand are the kids' books.
Yeah.
Obviously, kids go through books really quickly. So a lot of families make it a bit of a family outing. They ride their bikes and so on to the library, a couple of times a week and collect books. We also have some kids' puzzles, which are also popular because you really don't want to make the same puzzle over and over. So for kids to be able to swap puzzles has been really great. And then we have lots of adult books, mostly novels, but all sorts, like classics to light and fluffies to just great literature. So, yeah, we're a family of book lovers, so it's a bonus for us because, we thought the stock of books would shrink over time, but it's more than doubled. So actually now we have access to new books all the time, which has been amazing.
That's amazing, and you're open 3 times a week, so, I mean, obviously the demand must be very high. Now, as most libraries work, you need a library card, you're registered, and then they stamp your card or scan your card, but you work on a trust system where people can just take a book or just take a DVD and then bring it back whenever they're done. So tell us about that and how you've also implemented safety protocols, especially during this time.
Yeah, absolutely. Look, we were not up for any kind of admin. We did not want to be, checking up on people or anything like that. So we literally have put the books out. And sorry, thanks. You mentioned that there's also DVDs. And then people take them, and if they don't bring them back, well, we're never going to know. But they really are bringing them back. We did have 1 or 2 people sort of almost knocking on our gate and saying, I'm just bringing them back, That's fine, cool. It's really been great. It's been a beautiful display of humanity, really, because people have donated and they've like carried the project. They've owned it and they've wanted to contribute rather than just wanting to take.
Yeah, and I think I saw a bottle of sanitizer in one of the pictures as well. So obviously the safety of not just you as a family, but those who come to visit your library is also very important and something that you keep in mind.
Yeah, absolutely. Sorry, I'm just moving away because someone's come and I don't have a mask on, so I'm just keeping my distance there. We do keep sanitizer here, and we obviously have signs up and encourage people to use the hand sanitizer before touching any of the goods.
That's amazing. And I believe that one of your daughters has also gotten involved reviewing some of the books for the neighborhood kids. Tell me about that.
Yeah, so she's a real little bookworm. She absolutely loves to read.
Oh, wow.
Pleasure. Sorry. And she she's always sort of scanning the crates, and you, because we're packing them out, the whole family packs them out, so many times, you get familiar with how they look. So we can spot a new book, and she gets really excited when there's some new books, and she gets first dibs on them, and then she likes to do little book reviews, which has been really cool.
Wonderful stuff, Carolyn. Great to see what your family is doing for the community out there. Keep going, and thank you very much for joining us. You can check out @the Lazee Library on social media. Have a wonderful day, Carolyn.
Thank you.
There we go. A little outro shot there of the library live as it's happening right now in Somerset West. As I said, a great way to get the community together.